guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good, having fun, staying safe. And today's video is also a requested video. So today we are going to be reviewing the Skinn Titan Amalfi Blue for women. So let's just talk about the packaging and then we shall move ahead and talk about how it smells like, what is the longevity, what is the lasting, and how I felt about this particular perfume. So the packaging, this is how it comes in. Like, I have the 30 ml version of this one, 30 ml size of this one. So this comes in this cardboard case, which is like this blue basic packaging, nothing too special in this, and the box is too big for the perfume actually. So this is the 30 ml as I just mentioned. This is how it comes in, the perfume, and it's really tiny. Okay, so the box is really big but the perfume is really tiny, but that's okay. Anyway, as I mentioned, I don't save the packaging, the outer boxes, so I'm gonna throw it away once we're done with the video. So this is how the actual perfume looks like. It looks really cute, and I don't have any perfume in my collection as yet which is glass and it is of blue color. So this stands out in my vanity. It's so cute, it's so pretty, you know, it's so small and tiny, and it's a glass bottle, and I just like the packaging of this one. As soon as I received, I was like, wow, this is so cute. So this is how it is. Yeah, the packaging is like that, and yes, so just let me just mention you the amount. So it retails for 1345 for 30 ml, which is again not so affordable, but of course Titan in itself is a great brand. So if you are willing to invest, then obviously it's a great option. If you are a fan of Titan, then probably you would buy it. But yeah, so, and I would just insert the screenshot of the image that I created for you to imagine how this particular fragrance smells like, and obviously the notes that I'm just stating I have mentioned in that screenshot with the pictures, so that you could just get a better idea of how this would smell like. So this has a top note of mandarin and green apple, the heart notes of jasmine, violet leaves, and gardenia, and finally the base notes of cashmere and musk. So this is the whole story of the particular perfume. Now let me just tell you straight up that this belongs to the fresh segment of things. So this is a fresh fragrance, which in my opinion is aquatic. It's very light and airy fragrance. Yes, you got me right. I tested it many times, but this wasn't at all long lasting. So this is a really water-based scent, which is not cool. Okay, it's not a cool scent that you apply and you'll be like, oh, it's like dummy cool, thanda thanda cool. It's not like that, but it's an aquatic fresh fragrance which is light and airy. Okay, so when I just take a sniff of this one, then obviously it's a very subtle scent, and even when I applied it on my clothes, it was the same thing. It's a very subtle scent, so it's very beautiful with that soft watery touch to this one. Plus at the same time, what makes it stands out is the fact that it has jasmine. So if you know me, if you watch my videos, you probably would know that I don't really enjoy jasmine notes. Like, if the jasmine is so prominent in a particular perfume, I would not like it, and there is a story behind that. I'm not too sure whether I should be discussing it or not, but I think if I mention, then I should be discussing the story as well. So one fine day when I used to go to office, you know, I used to apply a body mist like every 3-4 hours whenever I used to go to the washroom. I don't know, it was something in my mind, not that I was smelling bad, but and not that I wanted to smell good, but it was something in my mind. I was so crazy that I wanted to just retouch my fragrance and just wanted to apply mists throughout the day to make me feel refreshed and in the mood. So that day I went to the washroom, and I remember I wore that day I carried Fab India ka jasmine wala body mist. Okay, so I just sprayed it in the washroom, and that was for the first time that I tried it in public. Okay, like in open, otherwise I used to use it at my own house only. So I just applied it and I went back to my seat and I started working. So the guy who used to sit in the bay next to that of mine, he was on lunch. Okay, the entire 2-3 people in that from the same bay were on lunch. Okay, and people sitting on my bay were sitting with me. Okay, so they obviously did know that I was, you know, I have this retouch on my fragrance and stuff like that. So he just came to his seat and he just commented and he said, "Ye room freshener kisne lagaya?" And I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed because it was me who applied something, and that was so, I don't know, that was not a very good experience for me. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, matlab jasmine is obviously a floral one, and it tends to smell like a room freshener to a lot of people because it was only a jasmine based fragrance. It has nothing else in that. So that is the reason why, I don't know why, but I am not able to fall in love with jasmine till date, because that comment actually did stick with me till date. So anyway, let's just keep that story aside. So yeah, this in this particular fragrance, obviously jasmine is not the most prominent note, but you get that jasmine in the background, okay? And to me, surprisingly, the jasmine in here is really beautiful, okay? So the jasmine that in here is really beautiful, which makes or adds to the long lasting value of this particular fragrance. So there are a lot of fresh and watery fragrances available in the market, but what makes it different is the play around of the notes in here. So you get the mandarin, which you do not, I don't really smell the mandarin in here, but that is mentioned in the top notes. And plus it has floral, which is jasmine, going on in here, which makes it stand out, as I just mentioned. So in my opinion, the fragrance is not that much long lasting. I tried it many times. I just tried it at my home, I tried it and I went out also. It does not last for like, the maximum it could last would be 4 to 5 hours and not more than that. And I was like, what is happening to me? Why am I not able to smell it? Because the expectation of lasting power from Titan is here, okay, and this is here. So I was like, oh, what is happening, matlab kya hi ho raha hai, mujhe samajh nahi aaya. Is it because I am not able to smell it, or is it really? So I just gave it 2-3 trials, and all of the times that was the same verdict, that I wasn't able to smell after 5 hours. So that was about it. So having said that, obviously the watery fragrances like these, which belongs to this family of fragrances, they usually do not have a very strong lasting power. It's really difficult to make a fragrance like so which is lasting. So maybe that's the reason why. But if you are trying to buy this assuming that Titan is offering you a fresh fragrance which would last in at par with those baseline collection, which is the nude, celeste and sheer, and also the pristine is also very long lasting, then obviously you would be disappointed because it isn't that long lasting. But if you're looking for a fragrance not having those, and not considering the longevity of those fragrances, and you want to invest in something which is like really fresh, airy, and everyday wear, and obviously it's a really good gym fragrance. So if you want to go out to the gym and wear something, this is perfect, because as I mentioned, it's really subtle and it's fresh. It's like it would make you feel like fresh out of the shower, the clean and fresh type of scent, and everybody likes those scents. So this is probably the safest play that you could get out in the market, out of the different families of fragrances. So some people do not like floral, some people do not like woody fragrances, some people do not like that sweet fragrances, but fresh and clean fragrances everybody loves. So if you want to blind buy this one, so the only point that I would like to mention is the longevity is not so great. If you want to have something and you already don't have something in your collection which is like airy, fresh, and that breezy sort of vibes within there, then obviously it's a good option to invest. But if you already have the similar family of fragrance with you, then I don't think so it's an option to consider buying. So save your money and probably buy something different. But if of course you want to try it, then you could go for the 30 ml, and you won't regret it. That's the point. If you are looking for that fresh and watery scents, that's about it. And again, I would mention it's a perfect gym fragrance, because while you're in the gym, it's a closed place, so you just don't want to walk around smelling like a fragrance bomb. So this is subtle, okay? So this will, of course, people would be able to smell you, but at the same time it's not offensive, okay? So that's all of my thoughts about this particular one, which is the Skinn title Amalfi Bleu by Women. And before I end this video, I would just like to mention one little point, is that this is also unisex. So if you just go to Nykaa, I believe, or Myntra, I'm always confused where I read the review, but some guy mentioned in there as well in the kya bolte hai use? In the review part of the perfume, that no matter what they say, it's a women perfume. F that thing, it's actually unisex. So if you're a guy, you can wear it, that's not a problem, because usually it's the brand who gives a tag to the particular fragrance that this is manly, this is womanly and stuff like that, but it's no such thing like that. Okay, so if you're a guy, if you're looking for a gym fragrance, go for it. Okay, it won't be disappointing you. But if you're looking for a long lasting perfume, then obviously this is not it. At least on me, this isn't long lasting. Rest I don't know. Okay, so maybe if you drench yourself too much from top to bottom, it might last longer, but I'm not up for that for this particular fragrance. And yeah, the quality of the fragrance is also really nice. So it isn't that you're getting a cheapy fragrance, you know, cheapy fragrance, not like that. It's a really premium quality scent. The only problem is with the longevity. If you're okay with that fact, and probably if you're looking for a gym fragrance, you can get it, because either way you just maximum at a maximum you want the gym fragrances for to last for like 2-3 hours. That's about it, and not longer. So that's that. So now we have officially come to the end of the review, but I am just going to be showing you or reading you the quote for the day, which I have listed down for you guys. So
I'm actually confused between two quotes that I want to mention, so I am probably gonna read both of those.
So the first one is, your life changes when you become wise enough to admit that most of your pain is self-inflicted. Okay, I would repeat that again. Your life changes when you become wise enough to admit that most of your pain that you feel is self-inflicted. And that's so true. No one else is hurting you. It's your own thoughts, it's the own entanglement that you surround yourself with that actually hurts you, and that's about it. So I would also read the second one, because I think I have done 2-3 videos in the past where I haven't covered the quote aspect of it, so I'm just going to do it in this video. So the second quote that I want to read is again related to this one, which says reaction, something about reaction and your perspective. So it mentions your happiness depends upon you, as I just mentioned, and how you react to things either make you calm or happy, or it makes you miserable, right? So your reaction, your perspective to the things that are happening in your life is really very important. So the only thing that you need to always remember is that you need to change your outlook to actually benefit yourself. I hope this helps you, and yeah, I'm done with the video finally. Thank you so much for watching, and you can subscribe if you want to see more such video. Hit the like button, comment down below, and I shall see you in my next video. Have a good day. Bye bye.